Okay guys, so I think for the nails, what I'm going to do is I am going to cheat just a little bit. So for nails, you can do them in your lap, but I think I am going to use the grooming table just because of the fact that I really want to show you nails, because I think that that's a lot of people, from the feedback that I've gotten over the years, that's the most intimidating thing for a lot of people. So I'd rather kind of be more instructional on that, and in order to be able to do that without wiggly worm over here, I'm gonna cheat for a moment, and then I'll go back and I'll do her nails, but now you'll know exactly what I'm looking for while I'm doing it, while she's wiggling in my lap. So we'll still do this together, but for a moment here, don't get mad, I'm gonna cheat. Okay guys, so I think for the nails, what I'm going to do is I am going to cheat just a little bit. So for nails, you can do them in your lap, but I think I am going to use the grooming table just because of the fact that I really want to show you nails, because I think that that's a lot of people, from the feedback that I've gotten over the years, that's the most intimidating thing for a lot of people. So I'd rather kind of be more instructional on that, and in order to be able to do that without wiggly worm over here, I'm gonna cheat for a moment, and then I'll go back and I'll do her nails, but now you'll know exactly what I'm looking for while I'm doing it, while she's wiggling in my lap. So we'll still do this together, but for a moment here, don't get mad, I'm gonna cheat. Okay guys, so here we are for nails. And some of the ways that I like to do nails is I like to actually bring the leg into its natural position. Okay, so I usually bring it up like this instead of trying to pull it out, because kind of like if I were even to do that to you, if I were to take your hand and I was going to start pulling on your hand, and it's like, hey, your first reaction is you're going to want to pull it back, right? So if I come like this, her first reaction, she's going to want to pull it back, okay? And look at, so now that we're all nice close up and personal, we can see that I missed a mat hair. So once again, we just kind of take that and we brush. It's amazing what brushing can do. So anyway, I'll get back to that. But normally when I do nails, what I kind of do here is I come at them. I'm going to see if I can lift this up so you can kind of see my position here. So I come at them from behind a little bit and kind of hold them like a football. And then what I do is I grab the leg and I bring it up this way. And then this way it goes with the motion of the foot. And now I can come from the back and I can see the nail from the back. And let me just reposition that so we can see what I'm doing here. Hang on. I want to make sure that I got the right angle here. Okay. All right. So with this, I want to show you here. So we're going to have some of this hair here. All right. Honestly, I'd rather have you kind of keep the hair there if you don't have clippers. If you have, if you have like beard clippers or something, then what you can do is you can take that and just lightly just go over it, boop, and take that hair off. Okay, don't go in between the paw pads, just because I just don't want anybody doing something that could cause a vet visit later. Okay, so now we're gonna look at these nails and we're gonna go, whoa, look at those long nails, man, look at that. Yeah, so if you can kind of see here in her nails, these are white nails, which I think is why I'm showing these to you guys first. And then at some point I'll show you some of the black nails too, because that's where a lot of people get intimidated. Okay, so we see how they curve here, and right now we can see the little pink area here. We see a little pink area here. The pink area is there. That's usually about where the quick is at. So some people don't necessarily understand what a quick is, and quick is the nerve ending that goes into the nail. So we don't want to cut into that, because that can cause a little bit of bleeding. And if that were to happen, you can just take baking soda or cornstarch and kind of pack that in there to stop that bleeding. Okay, but hopefully we won't get to that point. All right, so we're gonna come up from behind and we are going to take the clippers, and normally what I try and do here, and that's Gidget talking to the pigeons again. So normally what I try and do here is, you can see where the nail's kind of grown over where that paw pad is, okay? So a lot of times you can kind of take it and just go up against that paw pad and make it to where that nail's going to be even. Okay, so I'm going to show you the difference here, and hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, I hope. But I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. All right. So what we see here is, see that little dot right there? Hang on. I think. This little dot that's right in the middle here, that's the beginning of the quick. All right. If I were to go any shorter than that, it's going to start to bleed. So this is what you're going to see as you go in. And then this is what you're going to see when you get to that spot. Okay, so it's just going to be a little tiny dot. So again, I'm going to come in and if I was a pet parent, I would probably just leave it right at that, but I'm a groomer, so I'm like, I can get more. So what am I doing here? Am I cutting any more off? No, I'm just kind of taking the clippers and just kind of getting a lot of that ragged, rugged stuff off of there so it's not so scratchy for her. So once again, I'm going to come where the paw pad is and just go straight across. Okay, so again, you're not getting as close as I did on that first one, but that's okay, because the fact of the matter is, we are keeping her nice and clean. All right, so once again, I'm going to show you. There's some hairs in here. I would prefer not to even instruct you to use scissors for that. But if you do have a beard trimmer or something, just take your clipper, go up against the pad, and just boop, really lightly. Okay, so you're not even touching the skin. And see, it's just like work, because I just lost my nail clippers, even though they're right here. All right, so I'm trying to see in the sun, trying to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so once again, we're going to come up from behind. Hang on there, Rye Bear. And kind of go up against where that paw pad is, and then just take the tips off. Go up where that paw pad is and just take the tip off. So now you can kind of see this one. This one's a little bit longer. You can kind of see where it starts to arch, and that can be another guide, right? So just go where it starts to start arching and clip it off right there. Hang on, right. Okay. So now maybe the front ones might be a little bit easier to kind of demonstrate here, if she'll allow for it. Don't forget those dew claws, guys. These dew claws are what really start to grow into the paw pads, because they don't have a chance to wear themselves down to cut themselves back a little bit. Whereas if they're running around outside and stuff, most time the nails don't get as long as they can because they get worn down from the outside. Okay. Ready, Ray? Let's be a good model. So here we go. Here we go. I can't. All right. Nice long nails. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our clipper. Hang on, honey. We're going to take our clipper, and it's really easier in the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to come where the paw pad is,